This might just be the cleanest factory on the planet. It represents the pinnacle of human achievement, a place where technology and the future converge, and it's always evolving. In this industry, innovation is the key to survival. Without it, you fall behind. Here, they take silicon, one of the Earth's most abundant materials, and layer billions of circuits and transistors onto it. Their goal? To add even more, shrinking chips while expanding their capabilities. Every day, progress is essential. Without it, you're left in the dust. In a world powered by computing, the future is being shaped inside this mega factory. Monday morning marks peak demand for power and water. It's a critical moment. A single malfunction could disrupt the entire operation. They call it the Starship because inside, it resembles the command center of a spaceship. It's the brain of the factory, overseeing essential functions: power supply, water systems, air conditioning, and chemical management. At the helm is Rex Lai, responsible for ensuring a seamless and reliable supply of resources. Semiconductor manufacturing involves over 1,000 intricate steps. If just one process fails, the entire operation grinds to a halt, and restarting it is a formidable challenge. And the stakes are high. A production stoppage could mean losses in the millions. That's why this energy hub plays a crucial role in sustaining one of the world's semiconductor giants. At the heart of it all, silicon. The foundation of modern microchips. It can both conduct and resist electricity depending on how voltage is applied. This unique property is why it's called a semiconductor. In chip manufacturing, transistors are the fundamental building blocks. These tiny switches control digital signals, which are represented as zeros and ones. It may seem incredible, but at its core, a chip is essentially an enormous array of switches. Yet, the complexity behind them is staggering. A single integrated circuit houses billions of these transistors. Take, for instance, the chips in Apple's smartphones. They contain hundreds of billions of microscopic switches. These transistors are the foundation of computing. Whatever function a chip performs, it's these tiny components that make it possible. More transistors mean greater computational power, enabling devices to perform increasingly complex tasks. From communication and computing to healthcare and defense, they are the backbone of modern electronics. Taiwan has emerged as a global powerhouse in semiconductor production, thanks to decades of experience and strategic location. The country dominates the market, producing nearly 70% of the world's foundry services and over 90% of advanced chip fabrication. Spanning 3 science parks from north to south, Taiwan's semiconductor ecosystem is a dense network of specialized facilities that handle every stage of production. As a result, Taiwan is the undisputed leader in chip manufacturing. It is the only place in the world producing both cutting-edge logic chips and high-end memory. TSMC leads in logic production, while Micron dominates memory manufacturing. At the center of this innovation is Micron Technology, one of Taiwan's largest semiconductor producers. Although founded in the US, Micron has firmly established its manufacturing base in Taiwan, where it has operated for nearly 3 decades. Its presence has been a key factor in making Taiwan a global semiconductor hub. Micron's scale in Taiwan is unmatched. With 25% of its workforce based here, it produces 65% of Micron's DRAM, accounting for over 10% of the global market. Building such a mega factory didn't happen overnight. This facility covers a staggering 1 million square meters, an area equivalent to 140 football fields. Inside these walls, every stage of production unfolds, from research and development to fabrication, assembly, and testing, all the way to sales. Micron operates 2 major plants in Taiwan, one in Taoyuan, Quaishan, and another in Taichung, Huli. Zhong Lianbin, a semiconductor engineer with 3 decades of experience, is dedicated to perfection. In chip production, getting every detail right is non-negotiable. With over 1,000 steps in the process, precision is paramount. The journey begins with design, an immense challenge as billions of transistors must be arranged on a tiny chip. Semiconductor design is akin to constructing a skyscraper. Architects and engineers meticulously plan every detail, from the layout of utilities to structural integrity. Once finalized, the design moves to the fab, where it is physically brought to life. Entering the fab is no small feat. The greatest threat? Dust. Not a single particle can be allowed inside. Workers undergo a process called gowning, donning special suits, ironically called bunny suits, to prevent contamination from hair, skin, or lint. Even the room where they suit up is designed for maximum cleanliness